It's a little chilly this morning. Um, I think it's like negative 10 centigrade, whatever it is, like negative 16 or 17 Fahrenheit. So it's a little chilly. And like I said, the back room is, I've got the heat turned down, so it's cold back here. But I figured it's kind of funny to have my typical standard blanket, draped around me. You know, it's not that cold, but you know, just as a little thing. It's like part of my world. So anyway, um, traffic. The world is waking. I was up late last night. Um, I was watching an older movie, Nightbreed, which is a classic. Um, I don't know why it's not. I think it's got a following, um, but and Danny Elfman did the music, I think. So much along the same lines as like Beetlejuice and things like that from that same era of movies and music for Danny Elfman. And he always does good work, I think. It's a little bit, um, mm, it's very him. Um, people emulate and try to create work that's like his. And I don't know who he is inspired by or who he tries to, but he probably just does it all. It's just his. It's what he does or has done and is doing. So who knows? He probably found his format and his style, and just discovered what he liked. And yeah, this is what I like, so this is what I'm going to do. And and he does it well. So anyway, um, I was just watching it last night, so I didn't even finish it. I just got to a certain point, and I was like, might be getting a little bit. Cause there's some parts in it. It's a little loud, and it's like I don't know. Try to be conscientious of other people, and it's like I don't know what can be heard, because I know I can hear a lot, and I'm a little bit annoyed at times when other people are not being aware of how loud they're being. Um, so, and it might be a lot of times they just don't know. It's not that they're doing it on purpose; they just don't know, and and I don't tell them either, because then there's that whole thing. So I was just whenever it was a loud part in music or scenes, I would just turn it down. And it got quieter, and it was just people talking. I'd turn it up. And it was just it was constant battle up and down, up and down. It's just like, oh, I'll wait till people are at work. Today's my day off. I don't get weekends off, obviously. Um, so it's like, and I like to think on the weekends when because people know I work, or they're vaguely aware that I have a job where I'm not there during the day, and maybe they're being quieter on purpose because they know that I might be sleeping on the weekend or needing to sleep on the weekend. Maybe they are. Imagine how loud it would be if they. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really interact with them all that much. It's um, you know, the, I am the only one left of the people that I originally knew that lived here. It's been that way for a while. I've been here for a few uh, changeovers of people. Some uh, leave willingly, and others are, removed. Um, and others just move away. Like, and then they just go. So I mean, but I've just been staying because I don't have any other particular place to be at the moment, or place to go, or I just get uh, another apartment in town that would cost more money, um, and yeah, so it's like, why leave if it costs? And it's like, well, there's pros and cons to everything, but Anyway, I didn't want to talk about that. Um, I don't know what I want to talk about. I just wanted to get something going, um, keep the conversation going, because it's like it is confusing, and it's like I don't even know. It's like, like communication. It's like I have no idea who I'm even like. Um, it's like I have an idea who I'm communicating here, because I can see and feel and hear what's going on up here, but it's like I have no idea what's going on for anybody else. So what life is like, what life has been like, what's going on currently, what their mental attitudes are, thought processes, what their perceptions are. Um, it's like I usually perceive miscommunication, and I perceive misperception, misunderstanding, and then I usually feel um, that I've offended, and people are angry at me, and it's like, what did I do? It's my fault. What did I do? I must have done something, and then I feel guilty over stuff that I don't know what. It's like, uh, what did I say? I don't know how anything I could have possibly said, or or didn't say. I mean, it was something, and then what didn't I say? I was supposed to say something, I didn't say it, or I was supposed to do something, I didn't do it. And it's like there's rules that I'm supposed to be following, or I'm supposed to know, but I'm not following them, and I don't know them. And people are getting mad at me for not knowing and not following and not doing what I'm supposed to do. And it's like, I don't know. And it is very frustrating for me. So if it is, and I don't even know if I might not even be noticed. That's the thing. It's like it might just all be up here, and that isn't good either. You know, but I'd actually rather, I think, not be noticed at all, and it's just me. Um, than like if I'm unwittingly um, causing any sort of mental stress to somebody. I'd rather just not exist, I guess. Um, well, not like that, but it's like I've been trying to, uh, not interact, and it's like I, I just felt that they were feeling very alone, and needed to know that there was somebody else out there still. And it's like, and so I was like, yeah. And then it's like, then the response came back angry. Or at least that's how I read it. And it's like, well, what's that supposed to mean? And it's like, am I just reading it wrong? And I have to assume I'm reading it wrong because I read things wrong. And I know it can't have been, it really, the intent that I read behind it, it's like my first intent, my first thought, it's got to be wrong because it's not ever usually, well, but it's weird. But it's been so long that um, I can't put out fires with gasoline. It's that disconnection. I just have lost some sense of understanding, and I'm fumbling with memories of the nature of another person's mind. And did I know it in the first place? No. No, I didn't. I was trying to. And I thought I was making progress. Just getting to know somebody. Them letting themselves get known. And in the process, me letting myself get known. Probably better than I've ever been known than a single person in a long time. And it's not just because of facts, not just like telling facts. And it's like anybody can be told facts, and it's like how much do they remember and how much do they care? And but just getting to know more than facts, deeper than facts, better than facts can tell, and not like secrets and stuff. Secrets are that's signs or tokens of trust and familiarity, but I'm talking more of like a core sense, you know, um, just being able to read somebody or get a feeling of, with less than words. And that's difficult with text, but apparently it's possible, at least up here, it's possible. Just being able to get a sense of somebody's writing and where they're at. So, anyway, I detected loneliness. Of course, it's probably something that's just always there. So it's not like a big shocker. Because I'm always to some degree lonely, I guess, except for when I don't notice. Like right now, I didn't notice until I started thinking about it, and it's like, oh, I guess I am. So, anyway, I really don't want to apologize because I don't know. It's like, dang. And I think part of the problem might be that I've kind of shut down communications elsewhere. I'm doing this. I get to feel better because I'm doing this. But no one sees this. So for all anybody else knows, it's like, no, he's just not doing anything. And he references this, but who knows what he's talking about? No one knows what he's talking about. And I won't tell anybody. I put out the information. It's there. It's, buried. And forgotten, or not noticed, or not known about. And I just, it's like a single little thing that just mentions. And it's like, oh, this is me. And then it would just lead to here and all this, whatever this is. Which is probably highly disturbing and probably, I don't know, but maybe this is like a safe distance way to get to know somebody. It's like, it's non-interactive, non-threatening, non-hostile. At least, hopefully, it's all those things. But gives a sense of the person behind the words, non-ghost, and it probably comes across a lot. Well, I imagine it comes across a lot different. I hope it's a good thing. But who's to say? But I said in another video, it's like I want to be rejected based on an informed decision, as much information exposed as possible. So I won't feel like there is some, and it might already be that it's like, wow, that's great and all, you did this, but get out of here. And it'll be extremely heartbreaking, disappointing, and I'll just go away probably. I'll just slowly make myself less present and just kind of wander off eventually. Just be that person that. Because something else will catch my attention, and I'll start investing my time in something else, and that'll take me away anyway. So, I just wander off, and I think that's fine. It's healthy to move forward. So it's like anybody that has been in a long-term relationship after a while of, being alone, or, I mean, I don't even know how all that works. You know, I'm just imagining, guessing. Um, it's good to move on with life. Some people do, some people don't. It's an individual choice. So it's like, if things don't work out, it's like, well, I can continue to frustrate and bemoan and and stay stuck there thinking about that for who knows how long. Or I can mourn and grieve and go on, because there's more life to live, and I don't want to grieve um, more of my life away. I can give in to fear, and fear will take every little bit. And grief will take every little bit. Anger will take every little bit that I am willing to give into it. I don't have to give into it. I can live in it for a little while, but the shorter my stay, the better off I am. And it doesn't take away or diminish the magnitude and scope of whatever it is. It doesn't mean that it didn't mean anything. And it doesn't mean that it didn't matter. It doesn't mean that anybody didn't care. For me, it means I'm working on it. And I just, a lot of times I don't have a frame of reference or context to know what I should or shouldn't be doing. So it's like moral compass. I'm just taking my best guess. That needle is just, because I am just in uncharted waters. And I'm just using, I don't know. I'm applying the same principles for just how I want to be treated, I guess. It's like patience, tolerance, understanding, compassion, basics. And from there, that's just the beginning. So, I don't know. It's the 28th January. And, yeah, it's been a long month. And the self-care, I don't even know. It's like, it didn't seem like it. It seemed like there was so much activity. And maybe it's hard for me to tell. Maybe there was. I don't know. But just keeping up with all the stuff when you're trying to take care of yourself, I don't know. What am I even talking about? It's a good question. Might as well let it go to 20 minutes. But again, I don't really have anything to say. I didn't have anything to say when I started this. I just wanted to, say good morning on a Thursday. I've got my 3-day weekend at work, and then Monday it'll be February 1st. And it'll just be another Monday. It's kind of sad. I'll probably do this. And I'll just keep a little quiet hope going all day. Kind of paying attention, being aware, but not expecting. And also not reaching out. So I'll just leave it. Yeah. And that leaving it might turn to letting go. I might just be the last one to know. It's like I gotta let go of. I just don't know it. Something I, you know, it's nothing about anything I did or anything I said or anything I am. I'm just not the right person, not at the right time, not at the right place. Just, yeah. Isn't that just the way of things sometimes? I can talk myself into. That's why I should ignore myself sometimes. But these are the mindsets that I go into. I get left alone, and then it's like, and then I can read what I want to read into things, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. And people give me credit for understanding, and I don't understand so well. People give me credit for having had the experience of things. It's like I haven't had the experience of things. So it's like I am not who anybody else is. I am myself. It's like I do not possess the memories or experiences of anyone else. I only possess the memories and experience of this one. And how much of my life before do I actually remember? I think I remember a lot of it, or all of it, but I don't know all the stuff that I don't remember. So I think I remember a lot of it. So I'm trying not to take myself too seriously. Just, it's only a little while, and it's like I said last night, it's like the worst case scenario is, I just have completely misunderstood the whole thing, and I just go away, and I can live with that. I don't really like that idea, um, but it won't be. Um, it's like I don't want to put any responsibility on anybody else, you know, about my mental uh, condition. As far as like them being like, oh, no, no. It's like any, what's the word? Any any participation uh, in my life is welcome, but not mandatory. I guess that's not the right way to say it. It's like when I see um, them being sounding even, or coming across to me as being a little um, lonely. Um, I know it's not my responsibility to, but, and maybe it's invading a privacy, are crossing a boundary. I don't like it when I go there, so it's like, I don't want anybody else to. It's like, no. I don't know. I don't think I, broke any taboos or defied any convention. It wasn't a communication, it was just a support, basically. Just, it's like, yeah, you still got people here. And not like, oh, I don't know what the intent or motivation is behind anybody else. And it's like, it's the easiest way for me to, it's like, I'll just do what I do, and then, like, just stop thinking about something, and then, time passes, and then all of a sudden it just comes back. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, hi. And it's like nothing ever, it's like just immediately picking back up, like right where left off. And like this, I don't even know. It's like, it's been quasi-limbo kind of weird stuff. So that's where it's like, I don't know if it was enough time. So, I mean, there was a lot of time spent. So, it has to have meant something. But, after this much time, it's like, maybe it's all, I don't know. But this is why I ignore myself. And this is why I'm doing this, to keep me on track. Because I want to stay on track. Because I miss the conversation. And so I don't go missing. And I wouldn't be lost. I would just be somewhere else. I don't know where that would be, though. But I stay here, being accountable, being representative of myself to the best of my ability, trying to wear myself as clearly as I can. And these videos, they might just be just the worst idea ever, given the case, I guess. Because I just don't know. Like, some people find, like, as far as like being threatening, it's like, I hope I don't come across as threatening. I don't think so. And then, like, with the eye contact, well, you can always just turn the video to the side and just listen, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know them very well. It's shocking. Just from written conversation, feeling like I know somebody as well as I know them, or as well as I think I know them. It's curious. So this whole video thing is me being real, trying to be real, getting more real, or trying to get to be more real. And it's like, if I don't have permission to be more real, because I am wanted to be fiction, then I'm not fiction. So, and I'm not living a pretend life. So, that's just kind of like how it is, I guess, for me. Like, maybe this is too much information. Maybe this is too real. But it is just me. And I don't think I'm too strange. And I don't think I'm too different. And I don't think I'm too normal. I don't think that much at all. Even though I sometimes have my doubts but I'm not sure. It's weird. But I definitely do, believe in, you know, it's a life worth living. It's a life worth having. It's a life worth sharing. So why not? Well, that's what I'm trying to do. No, we made it all the way to half an hour, or or something like that. So I'm just still carrying the torch. My end. I don't want to let the light go out. Hmm. Hmm. It's a scary world. I've been watching a little bit of the news. Not the news. That's too much. But seeing like the little snippets of things that come across, little ads with their headlines, and it's like, really? It's just catastrophe after catastrophe. Monster after monster. Tragedy after tragedy. Crisis to crisis. Virus to virus. And there's like no sign of anything ever getting better. That's what the news would. That's there's that's the news. Have a good day. What the heck? Yeah. So, I'll have something cheerier later, maybe. But wow. I'll have to think of something. Yeah. So anyway, that went a direction I didn't mean it to go. But that's how this is, I guess. It's all part of it. It's unscripted, unrehearsed, just on demand in real time. I'm getting better at the practice of it, I think. So, anyway, have a good morning. And this could be months. This could be obviously never seen, but I don't even know. It's like, do I even want any of these to ever be seen? I don't know. It's just, I don't have to make that decision. So I just make them, and then they go up, and then I can just forget about it, and it's just there, and I get to feel good about it being there, and from there it just disappears. So.